RSG, hashtag BLCK for Blacklist International, hashtag RSG for RSG. Your user IDs and server IDs for a chance to win some diamonds, 4 winners from the YouTube streams. Don't forget to subscribe as well to the channels. You guys have to make sure you're subscribed. You get a last glimpse here of the lineups. And I don't know, I'm going to lean more towards, obviously, the lineup for RSG. I like what they drafted this time. I think Matilda very strong right now. Obviously, as its contention rate is, what, 99%, I think it is.
Yeah.
So let's jump into this game. Match point for RSG here against Blacklist International.
I'm going to double down on that. I think we have to watch out for Kusei's carry. It might actually be deceptively fast on the uptake. He might pull the trigger sooner than later. He's still high off of the momentum he got in Game 1.
Okay. This is what we can expect from Light, and there might be a response here.
Whoa!
Right to the jump.
Dangerous situation.
Wow.
Flicker forward by Haji, but Light gets away too with a well-timed flicker.
All right. Common emblems on both the gold laners. A support emblem, Fredrin. Of course, if you're talking about one of the most micro-gifted junglers in the game, you got to get your dashes when you're Sensui on a Fred.
Yeah, and they'll make it work, but even that early on aggression coming out from Light, that's really what you expect. And it was almost, if they would have got that first blood for Blacklist International, it would have been great, but not able to get it. They kind of have to just deal with this now. And RSG on the same answer will play around even that top side. Again, that turtle comes up in about 30 seconds here.
Okay, both roamers here with the gold laners in the mid. It's the mid and the junglers. We're poking each other out, so they're both just vying for a better position in the map.
Slightly better XP on Demon Kite. They did score the Little Wanderer. With no signs of an invade. Oh no!
Light and Kite, Tetanus welcome there. Onto Haji, stun, the full-on combo by the Vexana, and that is a systematic takedown of the roamer of Blacklist.
The pterodactyl.
Yeah, the pterodactyl evolution of the dinosaurs happening before our eyes. And right now, the turtle's going to come up. Great start there for RSG. They have the information as well to cut them off, so now they know how this is going to unfold. The turtle's going to be started up by Demon Kite. Positioning from Blacklist, though. They'll wait for Haji, too. Doesn't have that level 4 just yet, though.
Oh.
Well, here you go.
Definitely grasp along with the Cursed Blast and knock up there, Edward. Sidestep by Nuts. Penalty zone. Flickered out and penalty zone back in, but it's still a 50-50 for this first turtle of the game. Who's going to get it? Primal Wrath by Edward, sending back the members of RSG just a little bit. It's already gone here, so they can go forward if they want to. No Minimum Fury just yet. Sensui with the Retribution Battle win.
As impressive as Nats' hokey pokey was, he did the put left hand in and put the left hand around. You can never count out Sensui's Retribution in that sequence. An amazing use of timing and space. If there would be a replay, that would be amazing. We would be able to see if he comboed the first skill, the enhanced attack, and then the retri. But even in the face of RSU, so good at these collapsing team fights, Sensui still got that major objective out.
Ultra Instinct Sensui. That's how it started weeks ago, and he does it with the turtle. We'll see him continue on that route, and that's always a threat that RSG has to watch out, especially because this is a Fredrin. We know exactly how this hero performs and does.
Haji takes a fair bit of damage. Oheb with a blazing duet just to clear up minion waves and safely get that cart.
Okay, so they deal with that. Again, it's really just paying attention to Oheb.
Tetanus welcome surprise there onto Yue. Terrified full-on combo. Valentina falls.
That's one of the best targets you can find.
Yeah.
If not Oheb, you get Yue, and then everyone else is secondary, but that's amazing. The aggression by RSG definitely carrying over from Game 1.
Light and Aqua spots out where Oheb and Haji are. Ooh! Look at the burst coming up from the Vex.
Gentlemen, this is trippy. Can I just say how fast Light moves between the jungle and the river?
Yeah.
That's a combination of Wilderness Blessing, and I'm assuming, is he on agility still? Look at how fast that is.
Yeah.
What?
He is. He's got agility and the Wilderness Blessing, and I believe also Nats.
Yes, he does.
Nats has it as well.
Look at that. Oh.
No wonder.
He's moving on ice.
Yeah. Skating through the river. Running on water.
Running on water, literally in the river.
Yeah.
And so with that, Turtle's going to spawn up here. Both gold laners still waiting down on that side, though. Most likely join this one. in exchange, but you can already see Nats making his way with that Terizla, utilizing those emblems we just talked about. So it's going to be started up by Sensui this time.
Ooh.
UA also grabs the penalty zone here, so RSG, what are they going to do?
Oh, flying in there now, circling Eagle as well by the Matilda. You know what? Fury by Haji knocks him up. Who's going to be able to get this turtle? That's a blazing duet by Oheb, and it goes to the hands of Sensui. Blacklist International forcing RSG back. Terrify, RSG backs off.
Blacklist collapse potential is unmatched. They got away with so much there. Taking down Nats, scoring the turtle, and now RSG. They have to pivot. They have to choose a different strategy this time around. They can't play the way that they played in game 1.
Yeah, kind of just going face first in those team fights is not going to work for them right now. You saw it unfold, and that's one of the great things about this Minotaur pick as well. You can really surprise RSG and kind of stop them in their tracks with a well-timed Flicker, Minoy, and Fury combination. And not just that, but there's a lot of CC available, and we've seen it too. UA picking up the penalty zone himself is all part of the layering here. Items real quick, how are they looking?
Oh wow, 500 gold ahead. Oheb suddenly, as if those first few engages that forced him to use a blazing duet down bottom never existed, never happened. And now like RSG, Pixel Brush, oh that's light spotted.
Yep, like gonna get spotted out. UA this time, holding on to his own Eternal Guard. And so, you know, slowly but surely Blacklist International has found themselves with a nice little lead to work with. And really, if they can avoid Demon Kite doing well.
Oh, Nats going in with the penalty zone, spots out Yua. He takes a brunt of damage, but he's going to be able to get away.
Oh.
No, he doesn't. Nats with the kill, but full on knockups by Blacklist. RSG decided to collapse and just dished out a lot of crowd control. Blazing duet. Edward with a flicker, Earth Shatter forward, and RSG get turned around.
For the price of Yue, that's not worth it. It was a 2-for-1. Demon Kite and Nats. It's very difficult for them to do this. The doctor suggests you stay behind your turrets. RSG is not ready to face Blacklist mid-game power spike.
Man, and look what's happening here. Demon Kite, despite him having those 2 pickoffs early game, he's fallen behind now. Sensui definitely finding his flow this time around on that Fredrin pick like we talked about earlier on. And you just saw how much time RSG was in the air.
Yeah.
With the lineup that Blacklist International has. So this is most likely, again, just going to be a turtle and objective in Blacklist's hands, as it should be, because RSG is not ready to fight against what they have for them just now.
Yeah, it was like almost a collective 3 seconds of members of RSG just crowd controlled.
Yeah.
Airtime.
The airtime, yeah.
It was crazy. They were in 0G.
We don't have a counter for that, do we? We don't. I know we have.
Eventually will.
We should. We should.
Oh no, they count the crowd control time.
Crowd control time.
This is
right.
ridiculous. Even Yue can steal away the guiding wind, and that should still also lead to another knockup.
Yeah.
Even the penalty zone. So there's 2 ways that Yue can get his hands on it. So yeah, more CC, more
Declan is
chances
welcome
to
too.
win.
Okay, with this, it's getting tough for RSG to even work around the space that they have, but I guess the good thing is Kosei hasn't died yet. He's been able to farm up decently so far.
Still a 2-level gap between Kuse. Oh, Sensui with a big double taunt. Knock him there into light, but he's going to be able to get away. They're trying to hold on to this tower up top.
Yeah, they're just all bunched up here for RSG, forced to pretty much stay together while they work around this. UA once again holding on to the penalty zone. They know that this purple buff is now up.
They're going to start denying RSG their resources. RSG does not want to fight this, not like this.
Did he get it?
Demon Kite, yeah, still secured the purple buff somehow.
Right. Okay, but don't pick the fight, though. Don't pick the fight.
You don't have to fight here, RSG.
Don't have to fight.
You don't want Coach Panda screaming at you.
Yeah.
The panda metrics might go down.
All right. They're
Don't
doing
want
fine.
that.
They're doing okay. Still impressive what the young Steven Castillo, Sensui has done here. Again, this is what you get with a support emblem, Fredrin. He's able to dash in and out, assert his dominance into these bushes with relative impunity.
You know, that's tough, too. Yeah, look at the items here from Moheb.
Oh, that's a Trinity, full on.
Trinity.
That's it. Well, Kusei is still figuring out how to get his next item.
Yeah. So on the way. Oheb with the blazing duet in, and he's going to be able to get away without a problem. But Nas and Light going in with a guiding wind plus a penalty zone. A little bit too greedy for RSG as Nas falls down. Here comes Demon Kite, but not enough firepower from the side of RSG. Deadless welcome. He decides to not commit a Demon Kite. Greedy, a little bit too greedy.
He was thinking about Edward. He's like, yeah, maybe not.
Blacklist was definitely looking for a reaction.
Yeah.
They were poking the bear, and the bear was just but a cuddly teddy bear at the time. RSG is not in any fighting form just yet.
It's exactly the representation when you have a Claude there, just like, you know, poking you down, poking you down, poking you down. BMI's back. That's poking the bear, and that's what they did. And then OHEB went in with the Blazing Duet to start that fight and force the reaction. So RSG finds themselves checked here. And it's tough because when you're down this far behind, yes, it's that first Lord, but you really have to scrape things together. Again, Kosei stayed alive. He hasn't died, but he's still building these items. He's only got the 2 locked in, the Corrosion Scythe and that DHS.
Yep, something to note here. Check out Sensui just built an Oracle. Will definitely heal off of his own skills, but also will heal from the Minotaur's Motivation Roar. So he's just that much chunkier now. It's as if he's not even using the support emblem. He has mitigated that weakness as if he was using the tank emblem as well. Amazing setup here for the Fredrin.
Yep, chunky Fredrin. You see the Eternal Guard and the full-on combo, but the Vexana dropped. Earlier we saw how much Aqua's combo hurts.
Yeah.
Now it barely scratches Blacklist.
Yeah, it's tough, tough to see. Now they're going to have to be the ones on the defense here. Blacklist, do they punch it in? Do they force something out?
They're still waiting for the passive of that turret to pop, which already it did. Turret does not fall. Hold on, Sensui with a big taunt. Okay, but they back off. Oh, that's going in with a big penalty zone, but there's still too much damage on the side of Blacklist International and not enough for RSG. Blazing Duet entry there, and that's going to be Kusei going down. No more big damage for RSG. Double kill for OHEB, and that's going to be Blacklist. Look like on the way to forcing game number 3, but they still don't have the minion waves, but they get naps. Demon Kite and Aqua remain, and the minion waves will continue to push forward.
Oh, dude, Blacklist staying here, waiting for the wave to push in. They got the numbers.
Look at the bodies.
Do they have the wave clear? Eternal Guard drops off. Yue going into the back. Aqua able to stop him down. Terrified. They're going to be focusing down on Demon Cat. That's going to be the Valentina. And going to be the Barrett's down. They're chasing. OHEB's down. Haji's down. Double kill for Light. It's 4 down on the side of Blacklist.
The punish. Blacklist went the wrong way on their dismount, and RSG are punishing them hard. For the first time in a while, RSG are actually crossing the river to a productive call. They're making their way down mid.
They won't be able to end it, but they will get a lot of space to work with.
SNS, stonks in space is what they get.
Is that a scientific term?
Stonks in space.
Yes, it is. Ask Stephen Hawking.
All right.
Okay,
They got...
I will.
I thought there was additional...
I thought something else was to follow, but I'm pretty sure there wasn't. All right, 20 seconds until the next Lord. Let's talk about what that earned RSG, all right? They shrank the gold lead, cut it in half, definitely got that third item onto Kusei.
Yes.
And again, you need items on Aqua as well. Key to that defense, key to that clapback was Aqua's discipline and Aqua's call. Amazing. There was even a time or twice in that team fight where an Aqua put the Eternal Guard on himself.
Yeah.
To protect him.
He dropped it on himself, basically, and that worked. But, you know, one thing I'm really noticing, too, is Nats just is not tanky enough to deal with this just yet. Kosei, big item pickup here for this fight.
Yeah, win in nature for the carry, but Light not in exactly the best space. Edward has the information. But they get Edward out of that shrub.
Yep.
They need to check the left side here, RSG, while Blacklist International, the positioning that they have, very good. OHEB as well. Already, a little bit of info.
Malefic Roar on OHEB, so if he hurt earlier, it's going to hurt even more now.
Way more.
All right, so Bush control. Blacklist has it in check, but just the same, I think RSG, they need to fix up that bottom lane.
Yeah. They're going to be going in penalty zone, and that's going to be big knockup coming in from Lights Matilda. And a penalty zone by Yue as the Valentina. The Blazing Duet by OHEB. Kusei flies out. 4 remain for RSGPH. Yue, what a play.
See, in that situation, it's just, that's a losing battle because you're in this tight space for RSG. You can't really approach. And you know, Yue had that penalty zone as well. And then you're going to get forced to disperse from the Blazing Duet from OHEB. So very difficult for RSG to actually find windows in those situations.
The window that they're looking for in my observation, would be a delayed entry. If only RSG can find that way to force a fight and then go in maybe 2 seconds after Blacklist lets go of all of its skills.
Oh!
That's the only way they can go!
Big combo, and another big combo in response by Blacklist International. Edward stuck on the other side of the wall. Looks like he's going to be able to get away. Primal Wrath already popped. Demon Guy taking a lot of damage. He goes back, uses the Detonus Welcome. Actually, no, he doesn't. He's just able to get away from that. UA with the Winter Truncheon picked up, built up there. So RSGPH will be able to defend.
UA holding on.
Nope.
To the zone Eternal Guard. They're going to go and walk in with this. RSG, they clear out the Lord, they clear out the minions. They're going to live to fight another day for now, 15 minutes in.
They are oakley-dokley, as Ned Flanders would say. They're fine. Again, when you're looking at heals, no one comes close to Haji. Half of the people he's healing over there has oracles. So that means that'll just keep going up higher and higher. Light, his real job right now is pick up and deliver. Send these big key skills to where they need to be. Setsui, oh.
Okay. Blacklist International. Oh, knockups there by Edward. Uses the Earth Shatter. Flicker not yet there for Haji. You and Edward still coming back. Same for Aqua and Nas. RSG are balled in their base.
It's come to the point wherein Edward is so good at using this Edith and so good at placing his CCs.
True.
The Earth Shatter should start feeling like an ult.
Yeah, pretty much at this point. And notice what he's doing too. A lot of times he is so far up front to soak in a lot of stuff because he knows that he can rely on the Primal Wrath, kind of back up from there. Of course, even has a defensive flicker if he wants to use it. Kosei picks up the Malefic Roar here. He's going to be in a good position to fight for the next Lord. And that's still my biggest thing is RSG as they approach that next Lord. Do they really, how's the positioning for them? Quick look at the items here, lock it in.
We're still one step away from Kusei just selling his boots and going barefoot. Aqua does build up his 5th item. There's the DG. Looking to see exactly how they survive this next Lord. Because again, I would reckon RSG cannot even contest. This is still a difficult contest with the Lord coming in 10.
The problem is right now for Blacklist International, for RSG, is the lineup of Blacklist way too tanky. 2 beefy boys in a mech.
Yep. And again, their only real output that comes out quick is Oheb.
Yeah.
Yue has to go play DOT. He has to let a few skills out and stay around, force RSG. But yeah, it's Oheb. I wonder how they're going to solve the kill 1 dilemma.
Yeah, considering that it's also hard to catch that glow. Okay, Light goes in. Finds Yue and Edward. Sensui finds Demon Kite. And they're both just playing a game of chicken right now.
Yeah, they're just, Setsui.
Double taunt, but nope. Light and Ants get to go back.
Okay, once again, it's going to come down to how does RSG approach this? Because advantage, really, in terms of this space, is for Blacklist International. The lineup as well for UA has that penalty zone holding on to it. So RSG, they've got to figure out this puzzle piece. How do they approach this? How do they find their own advantage? Meanwhile, managing their base.
Yep.
Okay.
That's the whole other thing.
The 3 in range. Oh, here we go.
Demon Kite takes a run of damage. He's brought really low. All of the crowd control. Demon Kite was stuck in the air. And he couldn't do anything. And now RSG can just stand and watch and manage minion waves as Blacklist get the 3rd Lord of the game.
That's it. All the more. Blacklist just gave RSG their ultimatum. RSG was forced to choose between contesting, keeping the Lord dancing, or clearing their base. And Blacklist said, just go ahead and defend.
Yeah, as soon as Aqua popped up on that map to go defend, they went for it. Look at all these immortalities. They're going to go into the base of RSG.
And that's Nas with a 3-man penalty zone. 4-man knock up there by Lloyd. And the Eternal Guard. UA with a penalty zone as well. That's going to be the Cursed Blast. And because of that combo, RSG are fighting back. Nas going after Sensui. Look at Edward with the Primal Wrath. Aqua goes down to the hands of UA. Blazing Duet by Oheb. And
shields.
Blacklist will not be able to end it here. Maybe. The Lord's still coming in. The minion waves as well.
Oh no, they need Aqua though. Aqua's down.
Aqua.
That's the best minion wave clear that they got. That Vexana. Game 3 is what Blacklist is trying to force. And they're trying to do so with brute force. They're dishing the damage. They're dishing the control. Nas will fall. Demon Cat could be next. Kusei and Light trying to hold on. But it's too much. Triple kill for Kiel 1. A wipeout for Blacklist. We're going to game number 3.